Hey guys, oh hey guys. Hey guys, James here from JVC Paints. Welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas. This is the obligatory few days before Christmas video that I put out every year just to say, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the best. I also wanted to see how much more white I'm getting in my beard these days. A friend of mine asked me recently, are you dyeing your beard? I'm like, who would dye their beard white, dude? Anyway, yeah guys, so today I've got a World War One update for you guys, and some great looking figures from a new company. So I'm going to put all that crap in the link below. And then at the very end of the video, while I'm showing you the photos of the figures, I'm going to answer Nick, British Legion's 10 questions about the hobby. So yeah, let's check it out. Woo! Merry Christmas. As promised, here are the figures. They are from the Great War, the First World War, on the sort of Palestinian front, I guess, the Lawrence of Arabia front. These are Ottoman Stormtroopers from 1918. The company, they are a French company, is called Des Tranchées aux Barricades, from the trenches to the barricades. I hope you enjoyed my high school Quebecois French pronunciation there. They're a French company, and I will have a link below. Fantastic looking sculpts. I got 3 packs, 2 were the same, and 1 was different, obviously, if it wasn't the same. The one that was the command pack, which we have the officer here, there's an MMG or an LMG loader here, guy in the back. You'll see photos of these guys in a second. An LMG and an SMG guy, they were cast as is, or I guess printed as is. Whereas the rest of these guys here, they were all multi-part, so you had some options that you could do with them. The multi-part guys, a lot of their equipment was separate, as were their arms. I'm just going to turn a couple guys back here so you can see some of the equipment. Some of the equipment was molded onto the figure themselves, so for example, like the bread bag here, but whereas other equipment sort of, for example, the canteen or the shovel, or we've got a bayonet here, and in the case of the guy with the bayonet fixed, we've got a frog there. They were, separate parts. Some of the figures, I've got a couple of doubles here. These are for my mate, so he's going to have to forgive me here, but I do have a couple of doubles because there are a few of them. This guy here, for example, he's the exact same figure pretty much, with the exception, I think I've made him exactly the same. They were the only parts that fit that body. So fantastic prints. I can't say enough. You got to go to the website. They've got, if you're into World War One stuff, they've got tons of stuff. And as I'm not really into the printing stuff so much, I'm not sure if you can scale it up or scale it down. But you buy it from them, I believe. These I received, so you might be able to buy the prints and scale it up to a 1/32 scale, or scale it down to a 1/72 scale. Don't know. I'm firmly stuck in the 20th century, so don't ask me. Anyways, guys, that's these figures. I'm going to take photos of these figures from different angles and whatnot. You probably noticed that the bases are all kind of messed up because my buddy doesn't want it based, so in some cases they're on these day glow bases, and a couple of them are a bit lopsided. Actually, the loader guy is a bit lopsided because I white glued them down, and I had a bit of a problem with some of them, keeping them on the level, should I say. But I'm going to take some photos of these guys, and then I'm going to answer British Legion's 10 questions that he's asked here. And that'll be it for me. So I'll be answering those questions while you'll be looking at the figure. So, yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure I said it earlier. I'm doing this all ass backwards, so I haven't actually done it yet, but I'm pretty sure that I did say it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll probably get another video out, hopefully, fingers crossed, between now and the New Year. Yeah. Hey, guys, I hope you guys have a great one. I'll probably end up saying this again, so, hey, we're halfway there. We're 2/3 of the way there of me saying Merry Christmas. I'm going to go through the 10 questions asked by Nick over at British Legion. If you've got any questions about the painting or comments, or you want to ask me something about it, you just put that stuff in the comments below, and I will get back to you toot to sweet. That was some more high school French for you. Question number one, what's your favorite film to paint to? On YouTube, if I'm doing World War II, I will watch A Bridge Too Far or Das Boot. Both are free, and they're kind of long, so it's a good paint session. Other than that, I'll watch a lot of documentaries about ancient history from, like, what's it called? Invicta, And there's another one, something in generals, I forget. Anyways, those ones. And also, I've been watching a lot of Farscape recently. I found a channel that's got Farscape on, like a marathon, and it's been running since October, so I'll just put that on sometimes too. Number 2, what's your favorite music to paint to? I'd say classical music. I'll put on some classical music, and that's those videos are usually about 2 hours long. So, or 70s rock, Van Halen bootlegs and stuff like that. You can find so much cool stuff on YouTube. So I'll listen to that. Number 3, what's your ultimate item or thing you could have for your hobby? I would like to have my own sort of like shop / like toy soldier museum where I could show all my stuff, because I've got like literally thousands from all genres and periods of history. And maybe grow the hobby locally. Also use it as a tax write-off, but also have a small sort of cafe or tuck shop sort of next door where I could have German beer on tap, and maybe a soft ice cream machine in the summer. What's your favorite brush company? This is number 4. I'm gonna say Winsor Newton. I buy my brushes off of Amazon, and they're usually Series 7s Winsor Newton brushes. I'll buy junky brushes too, but those are the ones that I use to paint. They're good quality. I burn through brushes quite quickly, so they're pretty good, and they clean very, very well. My favorite miniature company right now, because I'm on a big sort of ancients kick, I'm going to say Victrix. Would have been Warlord if you'd asked me this maybe a couple of years ago. I also like Great Escape Games. They have some pretty cool weird World War not weird World War II, but obscure World War II stuff. Like Winter Italians and shit like that. So, in that ranking, maybe 1, 2, 3. They're in the top 3, but Victrix is the king for sure right now. Number 6, what's your favorite board game? I'd say Scrabble. I don't like board games. I think that shit's lame. I've been to the meetups that we've had people coming with their board games and stuff like that, and it's just these big fat guys in threadbare anime t-shirts that, well, if you roll a 6 and you move around the corner and draw this card, then this guy will do it. And it's just like, okay, I'm out. No thanks. I am a miniature tabletop supremacist and proud of it. Number 7, your favorite wargaming show or event. The last show I went to was called Robin. It was about 8 years ago in Nottingham, Red on Blue in Nottingham. Before that, I think the one I went to was maybe Historicon in 1997. I would love to go to events and shows and things like that, but my sort of schedule and living on the other side of planet Earth and going on vacation and things, these things never line up. So I had plans before to go to a couple, and they just never pan out, for whatever reason. But I would definitely go to Historicon again, and I would definitely like to see a show in the UK. And the one they have in Germany in February, there's one that they have which is looks pretty cool, in Hamburg. I forget what it's called. What type of paint do I use? My favorite type of paint is acrylic, and this leads into number 9. What's your favorite painting company? I would say it is Americana Dreamcoat Paint. I use that. They got all the colors you could possibly ever need, and it's cheap. And you can buy it at Michael's. And here in Japan, you can buy it. There's a store you got to go buy it at now. They used to have it at the hardware store, but they don't anymore. Number 10, is there a miniature game that you have painted in the past that you'd like to do again? This is a bit of foreshadowing, because, yes, it is the Realm of Chaos Warbands. We are going to be doing that. Me and 3 of my nerd colleagues have rolled up our warbands, and all my guys are finished, and that'll probably be the next video. Hopefully I can squeeze it in before New Year. And that's what I'd like to do. Another game would have been Warhammer Fantasy Battle. I see all the old Hammer stuff, and I'm kind of like, wow, that looks so cool. But yeah, my wallet, I'd rather buy a new used car by the end of next year than buy a bunch of Warhammer crap. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the best to you guys. I hope your Christmas is great. I hope your family is wonderful. You get something good to eat. You get some nice socks and all that other wonderful stuff. So, guys, have a good one. It's been a pleasure talking to you all year. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Keep those brushes moving.